We were told at the New Milford open house by Matt Swift, project manager of Constitution, the site will be for 4 engines, Caterpillar engines.
We're not real familiar with everything to do with Constitution. We're definitely here to answer any questions around the central compressor station. So I don't know if is that a question about what's at this site? We're not real familiar with everything to do with Constitution. We're definitely here to answer any questions around the central compressor station. Is that a question about what's at this site?
Could I ask about the beginning of the proposed pipeline? This is the structure, or the area that's being built up on Turnpike Road?
The central station. The central station.
That's where it was where Constitution would start, at a meter station. That's where it was where Constitution would start. Where Constitution would start.
Is the Williams Central Station the beginning of the Constitution pipeline in New York?
No. Williams has an independent project that's not related to this. Independent project that's not related to this. No, it's not related to this.
Your Honor, these men should receive their maximum punishment. Their guilt is proved by the evidence and by their evasive attitude. Just look at them.
And what's the name of this station? Do you have a name for it?
It's called Central.
Central Station. And then do you know if the Constitution pipeline is going to be connected to this? Is it being? Do you know which pipeline is being built?
The Constitution, which is going to New York?
Yes.
I understand it is, yes, ma'am.
Is being built over here connecting to this station?
As far as I know, yes.
It's
The
from Bill?
Constitution, which is going to New York?
Yes.
I understand it is, yes, ma'am.
Is being built over here connecting to this station?
As far as I know, yes.
As far as you know.
This is a question for Williams. At the open house, Matt Swift, who is the project manager for the Constitution pipeline, did say that the Williams Central Station adjacent to the Newton Hill Cemetery is slated to be the beginning of the Constitution pipeline. Could you please tell us what an HCA is and what the FERC guidelines are for Class 1?
I do think that we're here talking about the air permit for the central air compressor station. And so this discussion around the Constitution pipeline is not on topics. So this discussion around the Constitution pipeline is not on topics.
Where are we? What do you care, long as we're not in jail?
Hey! I called you plumbers an hour ago. Now get in the house and fix that leak before it gets any worse.
Who told you we're plumbers? How do you like that guy? We're plumbers. 3 of the best plumbers that ever plumbed the plumb.
I have a technical question about the location of compressor stations. I wonder if there's somebody in engineering that I could talk to.
Sure. We got the guy.
Okay. Matt Carr. So I have a technical question about the location of compressor stations on this pipeline. Is there somewhere, one of these maps that shows the locations of where the compressor stations are?
Well, there's only going to be one compressor station. It's going to be at the end of the pipeline.
It's at the end of the pipeline?
Yes, sir. Well, there's only going to be one compressor station. It's going to be at the end of the pipeline.
It's at the end of the pipeline?
Yes, sir.
There is a central field compressor station in Susquehanna County that gathers the gas from all of the wells in the area and get I don't know what the term is. It gathers and processes it, and so to put it into the Constitution. There is a central compressor station gathers the gas to put it into the Constitution. To put it into the Constitution. But that's not a part of the Constitution pipeline. But that's not a part of the Constitution pipeline. But that's not a part of the Constitution pipeline. But that's not a part of the Constitution pipeline. But that's not a part of the Constitution pipeline. But that's not a part of the Constitution pipeline. But that's not a part of the Constitution pipeline. But that's not a part of the Constitution pipeline.
Oh, a cop, eh?
It seems to me you're they're segmenting this project intentionally to avoid the Williams Central Station from being looked at by FERC. That's what it looks like to me.
No, that's not happening.
This is rape. And these acts are criminal.